Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shandy and today we're going to go on a short little evening ride down a couple of the routes I've already done and just combined them together. So let me hit the intro and I'll see you in a bit. Right, welcome back. So today I thought I'd go on a short evening ride, finish work, and now the sun's setting a lot earlier. The weather's been absolutely torrential all week. So since my last video where I rode the first time in the wet, I haven't really been on my bike. I've been on once. But yeah, a couple of times I've tried to adjust my chain slack and it feels like it's not meant to be. So I went and collected my tools from work, and as soon as I grabbed the tools, put them in my car, it started raining. So I thought that's fine, I've got a couple more days left of my annual leave. Next day, had family round, so I thought I'd wait until they left. As soon as they left, it rained again. And then it carried on raining all the way through until I started work again. By the time I got back from work and I walked the dogs, have dinner, it's practically dark, so I haven't really had a chance to do my chain slack. Slow it down here, it's still a little bit damp. But yeah, I'm still taking the corners a little bit wider than I probably need to, with it being damp. I thought, oh, I'm not going to risk it, like I keep saying in all my videos. There's no point, is there? I know over time, and probably throughout the winter, with there being a lot more wet days to come, I'll probably be a rain master by the end of the year. But with me only riding a couple of times so far in the wet, like I always say, I'm not going to risk it. So I am trying something different today. So usually I just have my Mic Mini 2 in my helmet next to my mouth, but I have got the actual set, so I've actually got two of them. And I've seen this YouTube video on best place where to put it, so I have got my second one in my little back pocket of my jacket where the waterproof inner will go, well, the thermal inner will go when it gets too hot. So I've got it connected in there, so throughout some of the roads today I'll try and test it out and see if I can change the, let me just concentrate here. I know I shouldn't be getting over wet painted bits in the wet. Yeah, so I'll be changing over to each microphone, so where it's at the back you might be able to hear my little 125 a little bit better, and I'll probably do it to see what it's like going through gear changes and corners. Probably might not make a difference because I've probably got the sound settings all wrong, but I'll just see how it goes. Good thing as well about going out this time at night, time of recording is 7:10. A lot of the rush hours over now, so I should have a lot more open roads and not be stuck behind many cars. So what has been going on in the life of Shandy this week? So since my last video, not a lot really. I've been going back and forth with the mortgage advisor and solicitors, and that's been a bit of a pain because I had to verify my name. But yeah, solicitors have been an absolute nightmare. They keep emailing me saying I need to do this document, I need to do that document and send it to them. I've already done it nearly a month ago. So straight away, go onto the history, screenshot, sent back, already done. What you on about? But then all of a sudden it's, oh yeah, now the documents have gone in to our system. When I'm thinking, no, you haven't even checked. Take this a bit slow. Look, it's the first day riding again. So yeah, that's all been kicking off and settling down. But the good news is, today I did get an email through and all of the verified documents I had to do again have all been done. So they've actually initially accepted the mortgage offer, what was quite cool. So that's one thing to less worry about. Right, so the weather said it ain't gonna rain anymore today, and I've actually felt a couple of drops on my visor. So like always, let's see how reliable the British weather forecast is. Luckily I did leave the waterproof liner in my trousers just in case, because at the moment I ain't been trusting the weather whatsoever. Some days it's saying it's going to be completely dry and it's torrential rain, even biblical, as a YouTuber would say. But it's weird because it's raining, but nice sunset. I'm probably just blinding the camera right now. Let's go down a gear. But at least it's a lot cooler. I've felt the temperature change the last week or so. It is coming to the end of summer. And I was having a look on the weather app that tells you sunset. Oh, so at the moment sunset's at 10 to 8. By the 15th of this month, sunset is 20 past 7. Oh, that bus blew me around a bit then. So yeah, so in what, 11 days we lose half an hour. Right, let me put my visor down, the tinted one. That sunset's blinding me a bit. I'll try and keep my bike up straight while I'm going around the corners and just lean my body a bit more. That's probably the safest bet. But wow, it is windy. You can probably hear it on the mic. I'll probably have to mute the second mic that's behind me, but hopefully with it being behind me my body will shield most of it. But yeah, at least even with this weather I'm nice and dry because all my clothing's waterproof. And after the last video when I was saying about me wearing my summer boots and, let me go down again, going uphill, and my gloves, my feet were absolutely dry. Well, let's keep in the middle of this road because it looks the driest, so it's the darkest patch. There's less run in, isn't it? So it's probably the most grip. But yeah, I haven't washed my bike this week. We're probably lucky because I was going to get absolutely filthy again on this ride. So let's change gear. Yeah, it is nice. Today I was a bit tired at work, so I knew in my head instantly. I thought, a little bit tired, first week, proper week back, I'm going to be struggling a little bit. I thought, I don't care what the weather is, I know it says it's going to be dry, but I'm going to go out, clear my head, do a video and just relax. It instantly puts me in a better mood, and it has. I'm out, my head's nice and clear, I'm enjoying the ride. Yeah, probably a lot of drops on the camera. I know it's watching back on the other video with the rain, there was drops on it constantly and I didn't even notice. But then the time I did wipe the camera and edit it out, there we go, I had a dark visor down, no wonder it was hard to see. The lens was already dry, so I didn't even need to wipe it. I love the rain, ever since I was a kid I've always liked the rain. I know in past videos I've talked about I hate winter, but if there's one thing I like about winter is when you're in your house and it's cold, raining, windy outside, and you just feel like you're in your pyjama trousers and your slippers when you're my age. And it just feels nice and comforting being in with a fire on. But at the same time I do miss the late sunsets and it being nice and warm. But then I do struggle with the heat, I always get too hot. But at least in the winter you can just put layers on. In the summer, and like you can rip your skin off, is it? Let me just adjust this helmet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this This breeze is lovely. I think it's only going to be a shower anyway, because ahead there's nice blue skies. I'll probably just hit the one rain cloud that's in the sky. I'll just concentrate. Hopefully you could hear that exhaust sound. Oh, this looks a bit wet. Let's just slow it down a bit. Oh, looking in the rear mirror, at least there's no cars behind me. That's a bonus. Oh, police car. Wonder where they're going. Probably just trying to get away from the wet. But yeah, it feels like we're trying to outrun the rain cloud. Blue sky all around us, except for where I am. I definitely feel my hands are nice and cool. I'm definitely going to have to change that for the winter, because if they're feeling cool now and it's still, well, is it summer or is it the end of summer? I always lose track of time. I'm not very good with dates and times. It don't look that wet here, does it? Let's just take it nice and slow. It's actually empty at the pub. A couple of weeks ago when I come here, it was absolutely packed out there. But it is probably the day I'm coming and the time of day. Because everyone's finishing work now, aren't they? Right, let's go. I will one day go left, see where that takes me. Because I always really come this way, don't I? But yeah, it's just nice. Right, let's see if we can hear this on the other mic. Hopefully you heard that. I think I've got to go right here. Yeah, we go right. It looks practically dry on the floor here. A minute ago I was just in torrential rain, a torrential shower for a couple of minutes. Let's put my visor down because I'm going to get hit by a sunset now. But oh, I do like my sunset. Can't beat a good old sunset. We always miss that in the winter because it's always horrible. But hopefully it doesn't look too bad on the video. Let's put my helmet slightly to the right and it blows all the water off my visor that's stuck on there. Oh, that's good. Didn't realise that. But yeah, look at that. Look at that scenery. Absolutely lovely. You know I love a good old scenery. I say it every video. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that one rain cloud followed us. But yeah, this is nice. I think after this shower I'll wipe the camera because I did it last time. There's quite a big dirty splodge on it. 60 mile an hour with the wind against us, ain't too bad on this little bike. Oh, isn't it nice to be out? Yeah, my feet still feel dry. My summer gloves, if you can see, my hands are still dry. It's probably because of the wind on my fingers, but my fingers are clutched around the actual handlebar. And my knuckles have got the plastic bit on. So that'll cover my knuckles. That's probably why they're not getting wet. Let me take this visor back up again. I know I've got the sunset in my face. But with the cold air and me breathing in my helmet, I've got the little slots open, they're still fogging it up. Yeah, hopefully sooner rather than later I get my other license, because I really do want to get my big bike license. I keep wanting a big bike license, my full access, so I can get a bigger bike. I've been having a look. See, I know I've probably mentioned this before, but I don't know if I will go for a Supersport next time. But the Panigale V2 does look nice. But also the Ducati Scrambler, I like the setup of that. I think it looks quite beastly, and doing longer rides further, like say for instance if I wanted to ride to the Lake District, there's plenty of space to put saddlebags, well not, yeah, saddlebags at the rear. Or the MT-07, the Yamaha, that does look nice. I'm really impressed with this bike. I know it's the only one I've ridden, and the only one I've had. But for first bike, wow, absolute brilliant. So I'm looking at the MT-07. At first I was looking at the MT-09. I know it's a lot quicker than the 07, but I'll probably change my mind and go for the 09. For the 07, with the new software update for 2025, probably wait till 2026, see what their model's like. But yeah, it does look nice, more of a sat-up position than how I'm leant forward. Although I want a more comfy style, and the videos I've watched said that the bike is quite responsive. Is that bike or moped? Oh, bike and odd, first one, you know I like it. Not being too sure if this one or this a moped. And that seemed like a lot of like the delivery guys on mopeds. I don't know if it's because they're constantly out on their bike, but they never give you a nod. Mind that drain. Oh, there's double drain there. Oh, it's going to get a little bit busy in the middle of Cairn at the moment. So, on track so far. I haven't had any detours, what's a bonus. But it does look like it's absolutely tipped it down here as well. It's time to get a little bit dark now with the sun setting. That's nice. Haven't really rode my bike much in the dark. I have a few times, showing 40 road, but I've never ridden it when it's been wet in the dark. There we go, at least my light's working. You can see in the back of the car ahead of us. Right, let's open this up. I'm getting a bit warm now we've stopped. Oh, there we go. I like making that noise, don't I? Every time I open up my visor, I always go, oh. Just keep it open for the moment. Oh, you stalled it. Come on, Shandy, sort yourself out. Getting sidetracked, don't I? Temporary road service. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Right, where we better? Oh, I can't even go forward. That's a bit of a pain. Yeah, definitely gonna have to go extra slow here. Well, this is gonna detour me as well, isn't it? Hopefully I don't stack it. What a pain. I was on course then as well without any detours. With the magic of Edding King, I'm gonna fast forward until it goes green. See you in a second. Oh yeah, and there we go, it's gone green. Right, let's take it extra cautious here. Oh, don't look that bad, does it? Famous last words, then I'll stack it. Let's just go a bit slow until we get up there. There we go. I think we were supposed to go this way anyway. Let's get the lid down and closed. And we're back en route. I think we were supposed to go this way anyway. But yeah, don't turn too steep. I probably can turn a lot steeper than I actually am. Or a lot sharper, but like I always say, I'm not going to risk it. There we go, look at nice clouds in the distance. I do like that, when you see the sun setting and you see the clouds and the sun bouncing off it. Alright. Say that and I look right above me and there's another big shower cloud. It's probably the same one, like I said. Someone's out to get me at the moment. Every time I want to do my chain it rains. But it has been raining every day this week, on and off. And I just need to start riding it a lot more, whatever the weather. Because I don't want to be one of these riders that only really ride in the dry. because I love riding this bike so much. Oh, it's a 50 road. Oh, move over a bit. I do hate swerving into them cracks in the road where the roots from the trees have pushed under the concrete, hasn't it? Like, what way am I going? Is it this way? I've probably missed it again. I'll go this way. What the hell? I think I'll just keep going at this speed. I feel comfortable in this weather condition. But it does feel like, I'll tell you what it feels like with this, the way the sky is and how bright it is. It feels like an early, like, autumn morning, doesn't it? Let's bring it down again. It's getting too carried away. So that's the problem, is the excitement of riding the bike. In the car, I've got a heads-up display, so it's constantly in my face how fast I'm going. On a bike, you're too busy looking around. Let's actually keep it in the speed limit this time. There we go. Well below the speed limit now. And just like that, back over. Come on. You can't be just constantly looking at my speedo. See, that's something I'd like to do when I was older, when I retire. To move out to the countryside and just get myself a nice little bungalow. I'll be living the dream, won't I? Get away from civilization, be unsociable, and just relax. Oh, going past Lynham. Didn't realise we was next to Lynham. Imagine that as we try and go in there. Imagine quick response then. Oh, they'd be straight out. Imagine how many cameras there are around Lynham perimeter. Yeah, I bet the houses are worth a bit here, being right next to Lynham. Oh, Remy Museum. Didn't know they had a Remy Museum. They probably have all the different tanks and equipment they used throughout World War II and everything like that. Oh, it's not that far from where I live. When I was based in the army, I was first based in Blackpool, so it's a bit of a distance from where I live. And then after that I was based in Northern Ireland, so that was even further. So it wasn't like from Lynham having a 20-minute ride home or drive home. I was back then no car, no form of transport, so it would literally get on the train and go all the way up north. Done my training in North Yorkshire as well, so none of it was down south. So what way are we going? I believe it's going to be right, because I made this mistake last time, didn't I? Well, I think it's just straightforward. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, at least the lights work. Right, let's not lean too much. Imagine that. Oh, and this is how I fell off. No. Right, let's see if that, my rear mic picks this up. Engine does seem a bit rattly for 125, doesn't it? To only be the only bike I've had, I hear like, what's it rattly for? But hopefully all 125s like that, and I'm not actually destroying my engine doing something wrong. Well, I've actually hit the 700 mile mark on my speedo now, on my odometer. So it's like I'm an actual veteran motorcyclist. No, I'm only joking. Plenty to learn, plenty more years. I do like, even when I just had a car, I like going for evening drives, sun setting, quieter on the road. Oh, not like that. Look how much mud and crap there is on the road. I was just going right through it all. Let's keep to the right hand or left hand side of this road and just relax. Because the roads are quieter, I know I'm sat behind a car, but it's not like it's many cars, and like I need to go fast on this road, otherwise I end up hitting the deck. That broke down, or was that just waiting to go in? Oh, that'll be the side gate and I'm waiting for it to open. Right, I'm going to open the visor a little bit because it's a little bit foggy on the right hand side and it's a bit distracting. So, I do apologise if it's a bit windy. Oh, that's nice though. It's nice on the face. Oh, that breeze is lovely. At least it's not hot enough that I'm sweating. I know I said I don't really sweat that much on the bike. Yeah, I'm not sweating at all today. Perfect temperature. Absolute amazing. Right, fog's gone. Keeping my distance because of the road. Would you qualify it as damp? It's not exactly wet, is it? I'll keep my sight distance. In the right gear. Yeah, at least I still got a full tank of fuel, because after the last video in the wet, I said I was going to go in the shop and get some food, what I did. Had a quick bite to eat in the cafe in there, and then straight on to get some fuel. It was a bit hit and miss, because the one in Highworth, I got there and all the petrol was out of order. Laying, you had diesel, and I thought, should I risk it and drive it the other side of Swindon? I thought, sod it, why not? Got there, but I did get to the warning light eventually, so I had about, I think it's 7 miles till empty, so it lasted. But yeah, I do like this route, and no detours, even with the road surface. I think if I carried on I would have actually got lost. I know I've missed out a little bit, but I think going straight on there's a couple more roundabouts and a nice bit of country road, but this is just as good. So hopefully I've got a couple of good exhaust sounds on my mic. If you don't hear any sound difference, it's because it was absolutely rubbish and I didn't add it into the video, because it records on 2 different separate tracks, so you can edit either track. And now we're in Royal Wooden Basset. It's a nice little village this, isn't it? I bet it's nice down there at Christmas. Do you reckon they have all like the Christmas decorations up like they do in some places? I know Bath is nice at Christmas with a Christmas market. That was one thing I done this Christmas just gone. It was the very first time going to a Bath Christmas market. It was absolutely wonderful. Why is it everywhere you look there's always an Iceland? I'm surprised they haven't even got an Audi down here or something. I think I need to tighten my helmet. I never tighten my chin strap, do I, much? Well, it's tight, but not tight. But not tight. Oh, it's expensive here, 138 for petrol. I remember years ago they had a fuel strike. This is, I'm on about probably 15 years ago. I remember they had a fuel strike and the fuel went down to, I think it was like 72p. You think, mental back then. You fill up your tank for like £40, and now it takes, what, in a car with a 40 litre engine, 40 litre fuel tank, you're looking at over £100. Right, I believe I've got to go right here. Right. Yeah. And look, just like that, there is an Audi here. They're everywhere. Look at that, moon's out, sun's setting. Absolutely beautiful. Nice little ride at night, get home, relax and just sit there in a good mood. Yeah, so hopefully my microphone works out, being in that position, because or in the back, my back pocket sort of thing, because then I could do it a lot more on other rides. If not, I'll scrap it and they'll be like, let's try another idea. I'd put the microphone next to the exhaust itself. Will that be too distorted? Because I only have the noise reduction on low, because I haven't looked into it to see if you can have it low for one and high for the other, because it's both connected to the same recording. I haven't really gone in depth that much. I don't think you can. Look at that, that's beautiful, isn't it, with the moon out, and you can see the hills. Beautiful. My bike's practically dry from the wind. That's nice. Little shower. Did put a little bit of oil on the chain before I come out today, because I ain't had a chance to wash the bike or clean the chain. The chain didn't look that dirty, because I've been quite strict with this vehicle, obviously being new to riding. I've been, every time it's got wet, I have cleaned the chain and re-greased it. It don't look like there's any rust whatsoever on it, and it's not black, you can still see it's quite silver with the oil on it. But yeah, it's been a nice ride today. And what lane should I stay in? Let's stay in this lane. Right, on this bit when I pull off, I'm gonna be quiet and see how the rear microphone sounds with me pulling off. Here we go. Hopefully it sounds good. Right, so what a ride that was today. I enjoyed that. Didn't get wet. The boots, the gloves, the trousers, the helmet obviously, and the jacket all held out. So I am still lovely and dry. It's probably the heaviest drain that I've been in, because in the wet video I done last time, it was only like a light drizzle, wasn't it? It wasn't actually anything bad. Right, so I hope you enjoyed this video today. I enjoyed this ride, it was a good one around the Avebury again, and Cairn and Woodham Bassett. So I'm going to call it a day. I will catch you on the next one. Cheers, bye bye.